Breaking news is the fact that we have just learned here at CNN that CNN has been blocked from a White House gaggle. Not only is CNN blocked,
because you're fake.
Other organizations blocked: the New York Times,
Fake.
the LA Times,
Fake.
and Politico.
Fake.
Apparently, the White House Correspondents Association is protesting, and as we're getting more information, just a little bit of context, as we've been taking CPAC, this conservative conference in Washington, D.C., we heard from the president this morning, and he doubled down on his tweet from just a couple of days ago, essentially saying the media is the enemy of the American people.
He never said that. He said that the fake news media is the enemy of the people. He didn't generalize news. He was specific. He said the fake news media. Someone watching your report right now, just hearing that Trump said that the media is the enemy of the people, is obviously going to be deceived. No wonder why you were banned. You are fake news.
His chief strategist this time yesterday calling the media the opposition party over and over. Let's talk through this. I have Sarah Murray first joining me, one of our White House correspondents. And so, Sarah Murray, why aren't we there?
I'll tell you why. Because you are no longer relevant. Because you are fake news. Nobody likes you. Everybody knows you have zero credibility. Okay? You have said with zero evidence that Trump is somehow a Russian agent. Not true. You have said that somehow Trump is oppressing the press, that the freedom of the press is being jeopardized by the current administration because he somehow is challenging them and he is being aggressive or he is being hostile, and that is not the case. He is not being hostile against the media. He is not being hostile against free press. He is being hostile against fake news, against news media organizations that no longer matter, that are no longer relevant, that are fake, 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 fake. He is being aggressive against fake media so bad you don't like it because you know that he's right and you are out the door.
That is a great question, Brooke. We lined up. We were told there was a list ahead of time, which is sort of abnormal, but
the only thing that's abnormal is your analysis of what happened.
We put our name on the list, and then when we went to enter, I was blocked by a White House staffer who said we were not on the list for this gaggle today. Now, normally, if you were going to do something like this, an extended gaggle off camera, you would have one person from each news outlet. As you know, we have multiple people from CNN here every day. So if you're going to do something beyond a pool, which is sort of the smallest group of reporters that then disseminates the information, you would have one person from every news outlet. That is not what the White House was doing today. What the White House was doing was hand-picking the outlets they wanted in for this briefing.
Maybe it's because your network is the one that decides how deceitful it wants to be today to report to the public. Why don't you start reporting real news? Why don't you start reporting the real threat that ISIS is? Why don't you start reporting the real threat that radical Islam is? Instead of saying that Trump is an Islamophobe, report the real news and tell the truth. Instead of saying that Trump is a racist because he wants to build a wall and because he wants to get rid of sanctuary cities, why don't you start reporting on real news and the real threat that the illegal immigration is to the public? You're not going to do that because you are fake news.